Welcome to Breaking Box Office live on this Sunday morning. Everyone else is going through the deadlines, the varieties, the THRs, trying to assemble what they're going to say and record it and edit it. We do it live with the numbers, and we have a photo finish. We have The Nun 2 versus A Haunting in Venice. $200,000 separate these two films. Warner Brothers is claiming victory. What happens here, as you know, Sunday, they estimate what the number's going to be. So Warner Brothers looked at where Venice was over the weekend and says, let's just push The Nun a little bit higher, and therefore we can claim all the headlines as the number one film. But with only $200,000 separating these two, it's going to be up in the air until the last minute tomorrow when we get the actual number for today. Haunting in Venice with 37.2 million globally, but again, 14.5 domestic. Let's look at some of the highlights directly from the Disney email. You can see 37.2 globally, 14.5 domestic. That means 22.7 internationally. And this is just a little bit ahead of Death in the Nile, like a million domestic ahead. So I'm really surprised they're still making these movies. They're not money losers, right? But they're not making Disney like hundreds of millions of dollars. And not to mention that Haunting in Venice is one of the most boring films of the year. My God, what a slog. Go back and watch the stream from Thursday night if you want to see what I thought of the film. Man, I went off again, didn't I? Let's talk about Oppenheimer, and this is another big win for Universal. By the way, before we get into Oppenheimer, how about this? $4 billion worldwide for Universal. They have three of the top 5 films of the year. That would be Super Mario, Oppenheimer, Fast X. And this is the third time any studio has reached the milestone of $4 billion since 2019. The fourth time Universal has crossed that mark back in 15, 17, 18, and 23. Of course, this year, Oppenheimer now has taken out, I know you love hearing this, Bohemian Rhapsody is stepping aside for Oppenheimer, now at $912.7 million worldwide. Let's go to the worldwide box office and go down to number 70. Box Office Mojo has not even updated this yet, but right now you're going to see that is where Oppenheimer is. It slides into the 70 spot all-time worldwide with now $911 million. And most importantly, a film you guys seem to all hate. I think it's fine. Do I think it's great? No. Bohemian Rhapsody is by no means an outstanding film, but is it serviceable for the life of Freddie Mercury? Yes, it is. There's a reason it made almost $1 billion worldwide. Also, Barbie. Let's flip this over to the domestic tab versus the international. I'm going to show you what Barbie did this weekend. It seems like every weekend we have something new from Barbie, whether it's worldwide or domestic. Right now, it's the 11th biggest film all time. They have not updated here again. Barbie will jump over the Avengers. Now, number 11 all-time domestic with, let me get the number here. It's 620. Where's my Warner Brothers email? I got it here somewhere. 626.1 for Barbie. So 11th all-time. I also want to mention that Gran Turismo is over the 100 million mark. What a shame. Guys, this is a really entertaining film. You know, we talk about evaluating films for what they are, what they're trying to do. And when you watch Gran Turismo, you see a very commercial, a very audience-pleasing film, and there's nothing wrong with that. I am surprised and dismayed that this film did not do better. Granted, 100 million is better than 25 million worldwide, but this is not any kind of number that is going to make Sony all that thrilled. They're going to probably just get their money back. I think the budget on this was 70. I got to look at that. I'll double check and have that for tonight. Let's do the top 10 box office, and then we'll roll out of here and be back here tonight on the Sunday Evening Spectacular. If you haven't yet liked or subscribed, please do so here to the Midnight Movie Talk channel, which is in the morning today. So I know that's weird for you. The Nun 2, number 1 as of now with 14.7. Haunting in Venice debuting right behind, 200,000 behind, 14.5. Again, those two could flip as of what happens today. Equalizer 3 in third place. That film now has domestically 73 $8.7 million. That's a very good number for Sony. We're going to get an Equalizer 4 because worldwide it's doing numbers as well. Big Fat Greek Wedding 3, a film I refuse to see. I will not do it. $18.5 million. There you go. That's why they made it. And budget on this had to be like next to nothing because you got no major stars, right? You got location shoot. That's about it. So they're going to make money on that. Focus/Universal. Barbie in fifth with another 4 million. Again, 626, 11th all-time domestic. Jawan is at 12 million domestically. That's pretty solid, but it was down 59%. Really, listen, that's one of the most entertaining films of the year. And I love, again, its message of corruption. We are going to take you down no matter what it takes. And if you haven't seen it, you need to go see it. It's the best movie going right now by far. It's certainly better than The Nun 2. My God. When I got done with The Nun 2 and then followed up with The Haunting in Venice, we know we're in the middle of September because this is trash. These are two films that will put you to sleep. And anyone who, I'm not going to do it today. I'll do it tonight. But I'm telling you, if you saw Haunting in Venice and you go back and you look at some of the critics that we called out on Thursday saying this is an entertaining, spooky, great, oh my God, you guys fail. Like, not just like a little bit. It is a fail that will literally destroy reputations for a long time. That film is garbage. It's not entertaining. It's dull. It's not frightening. Man, what a waste of my time. Blue Beetle is in seventh. By the way, domestically 67.2. It's worldwide, it's not much better. Blue Beetle's not playing anywhere other than the Latin American countries. As far as just doing well, decent at least. I mean, it's going to lose money for Warner Brothers. Maybe it barely breaks even. We're not going to get a Blue Beetle 2, but we already knew that. I mean, maybe Gunn throws Blue Beetle in one of the movies going forward. Has he said that? I frankly don't care. You guys know. I don't want to talk about comic movies all the time. Gran Turismo there in 8th, 9th, Oppenheimer, and now domestically that's at 318.6. Real quick, I want to mention this. We'll talk about it, a little more tonight on, comments you guys come in. Look at Oppenheimer at 318.6 million, and we say we've been talking Oppenheimer, right? And no question, right? This is an unbelievable number. We just talked about it being the 70th biggest film all time worldwide, taking out Bohemian Rhapsody. But look at the number, 318.6. I'm just going to say this. That is $400 million under Top Gun Maverick. So as much as we talk about Oppenheimer, and we should, it's an adult drama, but it's also Christopher Nolan. But it's $400 million under Maverick. You would never guess that. If you heard, they're really close. They've got to be, because we talked about Oppenheimer so much, and there's nothing, you guys know what I'm saying. We're just comparing them film to film. That's it. And then Mutant Mayhem in 10th with $114 million. Thought that film would do better. Okay, let's reconvene tonight on Midnight Movie Talk. Regular time, probably about 8:30 this evening from Los Angeles. It's 11:30 on the East Coast, and we'll go after it, get after it. Whatever you want to talk about. Have a number of film stories that I want to delve into. The show of the week, the physique critique. It's all on your way tonight on Midnight Movie Talk. Until then, I will see you live from Los Angeles. Peace.